This video is brought to you by TenWeb, an automated WordPress platform powered by Google Cloud specifically designed for agencies. Sign up for our 14-day free trial right now and experience the true innovation.
Hi everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today I want to talk about 4 things that no agency owner would dare tell you, aka their top secrets. But we found them out, so hear me out.
This video is brought to you by TenWeb, automated WordPress platform specifically designed for agencies. Sign up for a 14-day free trial right now and experience the true innovation.
Client reporting is basically when your client is like, okay agency, how are we doing? Did we do the right thing when we hired you? And you're like, of course you did. Here are all the stats, numbers and results and some fun facts about your company. That's basically it.
By the way, if you're new to our channel and are interested in WordPress, hit that subscribe button down below to get our weekly content. TenWeb can help you automate absolutely everything about your WordPress site and even recreate the design of any website you like. And the copy will be fully functional. How cool is that? So, what's the number one thing that agency owners won't share with you? It's the way they show the value of their services. And the best way to do this is revenue-based reporting. What's that? It's when your reports clearly indicate how many conversions your agency has achieved. And of course, mention the revenue those conversions will translate into. Your clients want to know if the money they spent on hiring your agency worked, so show them that it did. No matter what stats your reports include, always show them that the $1 they spent turned into $2 that came back, and they'll be happy. The next thing agencies usually keep to themselves is how they prepare for client reporting. The first question you need to answer is what type of a client is it? It's better to always survey all of your new clients because you never know if your client is paranoid and wants to get short daily reports or they just care about one specific metric. So don't guess, just ask. And don't forget to include an abstract, a short paragraph presenting all the key points and interpretations. Explain the data the way your agency sees it because that way, even if some of the data is bad news, you can show that your agency knows how to fix it. One final thing that more and more agencies do is make the reports interactive. Sometimes there's a live chat opportunity, which is a great way to upsell, and often there's a whole reporting dashboard that clients can click around and get more info if they want to. I mean, who doesn't love looking closely at graphs of growing profits? The third thing agencies typically don't share is what they don't include in their client reports. Rule number 1 is don't make the report longer than it needs to be. Just tell them the essentials. They will thank you for it. And rule number 2 is don't hide the bad news. Just tell them the reasons and share your plan to improve it. Like in all walks of life, honesty is appreciated. And the final thing that agencies do but don't talk about is the software solutions for client reporting. These are mostly for cases where a simple static Excel sheet won't do. If your client is handling high-frequency data and wants dynamic self-service reporting, you can check out one of the many available software solutions. We recommend NinjaCAD, Tableau, and Clipfolia. And for traffic, no one does it better than good old Google Analytics. So, in short, 4 things. Ask your clients about their reporting preferences, don't over-report and always include summaries, make it interactive and use a software solution, and then don't hide the bad news and always show the value you provide in revenue dollars and conversions. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this information. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel and leave a comment down below telling us which client reporting frequency you think is the best, daily, weekly, or monthly. See ya. This video is brought to you by TenWeb, an automated WordPress platform powered by Google Cloud specifically designed for agencies. Sign up for our 14-day free trial right now and experience the true innovation.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. I am super excited to tell you that you can automate most of your code review process. Just forget the headache of manual code reviews and check out our list of top 10 code review tools that are perfect for agencies and freelancers.
This video is brought to you by TenWeb, an automated WordPress platform powered by Google Cloud specifically designed for agencies. Sign up for our 14-day free trial right now and experience the true innovation.
So guys, the first one on our list is Fabricated by Facility. It will let you examine and comment on other developers' code, track bugs, assign them to team members, create and manage tasks for each department, and a lot more. You can even manage your tasks with a workboard, which is basically a drag and drop board that contains all your projects. So guys, give it a try. There's a free 1-month trial, and if you decide this is right for your agency or projects, Fabricator will cost you $20 per user per month. There are so many memes about GitHub, so how could we not include it? Basically, GitHub is where newbies or anyone else who needs help making sense of code come to get help. But did you know that it's not just a forum? GitHub has an integrated code review tool in its pull request. So you can get admittance to the repository, select a pull request and start auditing. You can also examine diffs, leave comments in line, browse commits and do so much more. GitHub's free plan includes 3 users and private repositories, but if your agency or plan needs more, you can upgrade to the paid version, which start at $4 per user per month. Number 3 on our list, Veracode, is all about speed and automation. It gives you 3 key code review tools which make code audits so much easier. You get static analysis tools for detecting and solving security issues. There are software composition analysis tools for detecting flaws in open source and commercial code. By the way, they are also useful when dealing with repair or mitigation. And then there's the Veracode Static Analysis IDE scan, which runs in the background during the code writing process and catches the flaws early on. There is a Veracode demo if you want to try it out. Atlassian Crucible is a collaborative code review tool. You can review codes, assign reviewers, have threaded discussions in line, track your code, and examine the reports on the review status. The best thing about this tool is that it's by Atlassian, so it integrates really well with other Atlassian products such as Bitbucket, which is a web-based version control repository hosting service. There is a 30-day free trial with no credit card required, so if you decide to buy it, there are 2 plans to go with. The one for the small teams will cost you $10 for up to 5 users, and the one for growing teams will cost you $1,000 for 10 users. Gerrit is a free open source code review tool for Git repositories. You need to make sure that your source code is in Java though. Google Gerrit puts all the new versions of the files next to each other with differences clearly highlighted. This makes sure to track the comments and changes super easy. You can also extend the code review tools of Gerrit by installing server-side plugins. Here's the drill. If you're an experienced developer who knows the ropes around setting up Gerrit, then this is the perfect tool for you. Collaborator, the 6th tool on our list, calls itself a peer code and document review tool for remote and co-located teams. With the whole world going remote, this sounds right on the money. This code review tool lets you examine not only your source code, but also design docs. You're even provided with custom review templates that standardize your review process. Collaborator highlights changes by marking them yellow. Deleted lines are marked as red and new additions are green. Your reviews are sealed with electronic signatures and are protected against unauthorized access. Another benefit is that Collaborator is very flexible, so it integrates really well with GitLab, GitHub, Bitbucket, Jira, Visual Studios, etc. The annual price of Collaborator is $535 for 5 users. They have a free trial too, but only if your agency or business meets their criteria. Now moving on to Parasoft, a tool that automates the whole code review process. And here's how. Any new code triggers the code review process by assigning the code to a designated reviewer. This is especially important and suitable for agencies and businesses who are remote because their code review process is asynchronous. Another great thing about it is that it's compatible with all languages, file types, and development environments. If you worry about the security, don't, because Parasoft complies with all international standards of security and makes your code compliant as well. Number 8 is Roadcode, an open source web application that makes Mercurial or Git and Subversion repositories. You can configure these repositories via web interface, establish reviewers, and assign reviews. The tool is famous for guaranteeing security access for the codes that are managed with their tools, so you can stop worrying about unapproved code exposure. As most open source tools, road code is also free to get started with, but the free version is most of the time not enough. So a very good solution for any agency is to go with road code Enterprise. It's $75 per user per year. It's optimized for companies, includes the new UI and support. Next up on our list is Bitbucket, another Atlassian product. Startups with small teams really love this tool because it's free for teams of up to 5 people. Bigger companies have to pay $3 per user per month for the standard plan and $6 per user per month for the premium. Bitbucket is a Git code management platform that lets teams of developers collaborate on software projects. It supports Git and Mercurial version control. Bitbucket gives you the ability to build, test, and deliver software very easily. And since it's an Atlassian product like Jira, it integrates with Jira really well. And last but not least, GitLab is here to automate, track, and report your code reviews. It's a powerful platform with many integrations and code review through merge request review. 10web has been using GitLab for many years, and it works really well to facilitate collaboration and boost code review efficiency. It's free to get started with, but if you have an agency or a big team, it is better for you to go with the silver or premium plan, which comes at $19 per user per month. You'll get cross-team project management, multiple approval goals, and multi-region priority support. And there you go, this is it for today. I hope you found these tools helpful for your agency or your freelance projects. And thankfully, most of these tools are free, so you can test the waters before you make a leap. By the way, if you're ever pressed for time, desperate to recreate a website you like, customize it, have it up and running in minutes, don't worry, we got you. 10web, an automated WordPress platform, has a whole range of unique automation tools to let you achieve just that. So go to 10web.io and check 10web out. Don't forget to like this video and hit that red subscribe button as we post agency and WordPress related content every single week. Also, let us know in the comments down below which tool or tools do you prefer. Take care, and I'll see you in another video.
This video is brought to you by 10web, an automated WordPress platform powered by Google Cloud specifically designed for agencies. Sign up for our 14-day free trial right now and experience the true innovation.
Welcome home. That's what every new client of your agency wants to hear. But sometimes words aren't enough. You need to work to make sure they feel at home. And that's where our 6 client onboarding tips come in handy. This video is brought to you by 10web, automated WordPress platform specifically designed for agencies. Sign up for a 14-day free trial right now and experience the true innovation. Client onboarding is how you welcome new clients to your company. Well, this might seem like it's easy, but in fact, making the right first impression is always a challenge. If you want to build a long-term relationship with your clients, you need to make them feel that they're in good hands right away. You need a well-thought-out onboarding plan with a detailed questionnaire, action plan, and so much more. And with our 6 key components for client onboarding, your agency will shine. By the way, if you want to get other helpful tips on agency growth, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now, without further ado, here's our first tip. The first step is getting to know your new client. Study your client's business plan and the products and services they offer. Have you ever been in a situation where only after months of work you realize you don't really know what's unique about a client's offer? To avoid a situation, you need to clarify everything from the very beginning. Create a customized questionnaire with the basic info. Here are some questions you could include. What differentiates your company from your competitors? What is the most important thing about your new website? And which websites make you happy? Once you get the answers, you can create a roadmap that will help you better communicate with your clients. The next step is wing your clients with a unique welcome package. You see, when you have all that info about your client, it's only polite to return the favor. And sending a welcome package is setting the right expectations. A welcome package is usually a PDF brochure made up of the following components: a welcome message or a thank you note. This is where you just express how excited and optimistic you are for this future collaboration. This is to prevent any buyer's remorse the clients might experience after choosing your agency. Your welcome package should also include an overview of the services the client purchased. You see, sometimes clients ask for way more than they paid for. This way, you'll make it clear what services you can and can't offer. Pro tip: don't forget to mention how and how often you're going to communicate with your client, because like in any other relationship, frequency and mode of communication is super important. The next step is following the KPIs. Key performance indicators. They will help you track the performance of your agency overall and give you an insight about certain workflows. But which KPIs should you keep track of? For agencies, it is important to keep an eye on these types of KPIs: customer KPIs, financial KPIs, and the project KPIs. Since only the last one concerns the client, let's focus on that one. A super important metric here is the difference between an estimated and actual time spent on a project. So whenever you're working on a project, make sure to calculate the forecasted hours/actual hours times 100. This way you will be able to estimate project duration and pricing better down the line. Tip number 4 is to take the information from the client questionnaire and your KPI results and build a project pipeline based on these. A project pipeline is basically dividing a project into smaller parts or stages that should be performed over a set timeline. And what should a project pipeline look like? Well, don't worry if you're not quite sure about it, because these days there's a tool for everything. The project management platform Asana, for example, offers you customizable project pipeline templates you can use to save time. With Asana, you can add custom fields, leave comments, organize your tasks via drag and drop, and much more. After your project pipeline is ready, it's time to take it up with the team. Agencies usually provide clients with a team of an account manager, a lead strategist, and creatives. You should decide on your team makeup before talking to the client. It is important to spend time assigning tasks and setting deadlines for each team member if you want to achieve your client's goals efficiently. Once you're done with all these steps, it's time for the famous first date. In other words, it's time to introduce your client to the visualized project plan, and there are several ways to do that. In the past, the most common way to introduce your client to your plans for the project was to invite them to your office, have a lunch meeting or something similar to set the right mood. It's just like an actual first date, but between your agency and your client. Depending on agency type, this tradition is still kept alive here and there. But mostly, since we live in the golden age of digital technology, agencies go with a simple video conference. Especially now, since we work remotely, video conferences are even more important. So if you can't meet every client personally, Zoom is the way to go. There you go. With these 6 simple steps, you'll definitely make your clients feel at home and lay the foundation for a long and fruitful collaboration. That's it for today. Hope you'll find our client onboarding tips helpful. After trying them out for yourself, let us know which one worked best for your agency. Don't forget to share your experience in the comment section. Take care, and I'll see you in another video.
This video is brought to you by TenWeb, an automated WordPress platform powered by Google Cloud specifically designed for agencies. Sign up for our 14-day free trial right now and experience the true innovation.
Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to yet another video. Did you know that the fastest way to top Google search is through Google Shopping ads? In this video, you're going to find out how to make your clients happy and their revenue sky high by setting up a Google Shopping ads account and using it correctly. And here's everything you need to know.
This video is brought to you by TenWeb, an automated WordPress platform powered by Google Cloud specifically designed for agencies. Sign up for our 14-day free trial right now and experience the true innovation.
But before we start, let me just remind you to hit that red subscribe button below to get regular tips and updates about growing your agency revenue. So let's discuss all the reasons why the clients of your agency, especially online shops, should use Google Shopping ads. The first and the most important reason is that it's the quickest and easiest way to get to top of Google search. Reason number 2 is that it's eye-catching and contains all the essential information about your product or service. It can be an image, the price, or even reviews. So it's pretty effective. And finally, the reviews are super easy to integrate and they're such a good way to boost your CTR. So, how should you set up Google Shopping ads for your agency? Step number 1 is creating a merchant account. Here's how. Sign into your agency's Google account, then activate the Merchant Center. Now you gotta type in the name and website of your agency, add the location and a time zone. Also, let's click on my website and hit I agree to the terms of service. Great, now let's hit continue and verify your website with Google Tag Manager. I've already put the tag to my website. Then you have to create a product feed. Click Products here, then create Product Feed. And now you need to set your location and language, as we don't want to show the ad to people who don't know the language of the ad, right? After that, you should pick a name of your feed and choose how you'll be importing your product or service info. You can choose Google Sheets template or just make your own spreadsheet. Now that you have your product feed ready, let's add the attributes to our product. The ID number can often be the SKU of the product. Then we add a title, for example, skirt, and we write down a description, maybe the size and the material of the product, and a little bit about its use. After that, we link it to our product's landing page. We can write about the condition of the product, whether it's new or old. We can write down the price. And also we can mention if the product is available or not. We can also link the image of our product. And also you can delete the GTN if your product is not an innovation. And finally, MPN is just a random number of your product. You can just pick any number and write it down. Next, you may want to classify your product. You can find the category of your product on Google Product Categories. I'll put the link down below. And finally, you write in the name and you're all done. Also, there is a new option, website crawling, which is a pretty simple and automatic way of uploading your products to Google Merchant account. The third step is creating your Google Shopping campaign. For that, you first need to get an AdWords account or log into yours and link it to your Google Merchant Center. You'll get the notification on your Google Ads account to approved Merchant Center linking. After you've linked the two accounts, you can create a campaign from your Google Ads Manager. Click Create Shopping Campaign, type in the name of the campaign, the country of the sale, and the daily budget. Choose your campaign type, like shopping here, and country. And finally, you gotta pick a campaign subtype. Usually people pick standard campaigns because they're more customizable. Then you can continue setting up your campaign through Google AdWords. Once you're done with setting up your campaign, go ahead and pick your bidding strategy, aka payment method. For example, you can choose to pick what you're willing to pay for a click manually or let Google automate that and maximize clicks. The next step is setting your monthly budget. You can choose the standard option, which will distribute the budget evenly, recommended for beginners, or the accelerated option, which will spend your budget faster. Once you're done with campaign setup, it's time to choose your ad groups. Essentially, ad groups are used to separate different products, brand names, and categories. It's essentially useful if you want to showcase a collection or a line of similar products or products that go well together. Creating ad groups is simple. Just pick a name for the group and add the products that belong into it. I bet setting up your first campaign took you quite a lot of time. Luckily, you can rest as your campaign is waiting to be approved by Google. And when it is approved, the campaign enters the learning phase, which means that Google is learning more information about your agency by gathering data later to analyze your conversions. And this means that your campaign is live. Okay, but how should you generate lots and lots of revenue for your client when using shopping ads? Well, you have to optimize your agency campaigns, and here is all the steps you need to take. Retargeting list search ads. This is all about going after the visitors who have already visited your client's website or their old customers. It's usually more effective to go after warm audiences. To target these groups, first you have to start a remarketing list by starting a remarketing tag on your site. Once you got the production IDs from the Merchant Center feed, you can generate a dynamic ads with that info. Just go to Shared Library, choose Audiences, click New Audience, and choose Remarketing List. The next one is automated rules and scripts, which are rules that are applied only if certain criteria are met. For example, you can choose to set up a rule to pause campaigns if CTL is below a certain number. To create a new rule, log into your Google Ads account, go to your campaigns page, click the three dots on your campaign menu, and click Create an Automated Rule. Then you have to pick the type of rule you want to apply: pause or enable campaign, change an email, or change budgets. You also have to set the condition here. In this case, say if we want to pause it if the CTR is below 0.5% per 1,000 impressions, we need to click on Add, set CTR to 0.5%, then click Add again and set impressions to more than 1,000. If we want to check for this rule daily, we also have to go to the frequency section and choose daily. Name the rule, save it, and you're done. Now your campaign will automatically pause if the CTR is less than 0.5%. Another thing you can do to optimize your campaign is to make sure that your product feed is precise and concise. Try to keep the descriptions clean and simple and let the product speak for itself. And also make sure that you categorize a product correctly and try to anticipate what potential buyers would like to know and provide that info. A good description is about 500 to 1,000 characters. Keywords, as you know, are key for Google. And that's why optimizing your campaign requires you to add CTR increasing keywords. What are those? Well, messaging that gets your potential customers excited. Things like free shipping, money back guarantee, limited offer, and etc. etc. If you find yourself at loss and don't know where to start, you can use SpyFu to spy on the keywords your direct competitors are using and include them as well. To check your performance report, just log into your Google Ads account, go to Campaigns, and pick the campaign you're monitoring. Then choose an ad group in the campaign, click Product Groups on the left here, and there it is, a table with all the info about your campaign. CTRs, conversion rates, impressions. Tracking and analyzing your agency's campaign performance will make sure you're moving in the right direction. You'll be glad to know that Google Ads has plenty of tracking options, so monitoring your campaign's daily data won't be a problem. There are pretty simple rules that make sure the images of your product and service work well. Always make sure that the images are large, at least 800 by 800 pixels. It works best if your product is set against a white background and makes around 75 to 90% of the image. Or you can showcase your product in use to inspire potential buyers to imagine having your product. It's also cool to make use of the additional image link option and pick up to 10 images for a product or service. It's also another way to gain the trust of the audience. Google provides plenty of tools for bidding optimization, and the most helpful ones are the Bid Simulator. This tool helps you to answer all your what-if questions using the data your campaigns have given to Google. So if you ever wonder what will happen if you increase your bid, use the simulator to find it out. Another one is first page bid estimates. If you've ever wondered what it would cost you to show up in the Google searches first page, this is the perfect tool for you. And recommendations page. Use this page to get recommendations on improving the performance of your agency campaigns. Alright, now that you know how to set up shopping ads and optimize your campaigns, it's only a matter of time before your Google search rankings soar. But don't be discouraged if the first campaign doesn't bring you great results, as it's only a matter of trial and error and data monitoring. Hope you found this guide helpful. For more quality content on managing an agency as efficiently as possible, make sure to hit that subscribe button below. And of course, likes, shares, and comments are appreciated. Take care, and I'll see you in another video.
This video is brought to you by TenWeb, an automated WordPress platform powered by Google Cloud specifically designed for agencies. Sign up for our 14-day free trial right now and experience the true innovation.
Hello tech and non-tech people, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to talk about how to price your agency services to maximize your profit. My name is Ruben, let's go.
This video is brought to you by TenWeb, a managed hosting platform on Google Cloud for agencies. Sign up for a 14-day free trial and say no more shit hosting.
Before we start, if you're interested in topics like agency success and online presence, make sure to subscribe to our channel where you will find all the secret tricks for managing your clients' websites and bringing the best quality to your product. Now, there are 4 popular ways to go about your agency pricing. You might have heard about the first 3 in our list, but the last one is going to be quite a surprise as it's a rather new one. The most common agency pricing model that comes to mind is the project-based one. This is when you charge a fixed price for each of your projects. For instance, if your client asks you to design a landing page, you charge them a fixed price after the landing page is ready, no matter how much time you spend on creating it. So let's say if your fixed time is equal to an hourly work of 1 week, but your team manages to finish the project in, say, 2 days, you will get a huge revenue from it. But if your project ends up lasting longer than expected, you will end up losing additional hours and money. Next one is hourly based, and this one is pretty straightforward. You charge your client based on your hourly rates, which makes it easy both for you as an agency and your client to estimate the expenses. And there are 2 main options for this pricing strategy: the blended rates and the specialist rates. Blended rate is when the hourly rate of all of your agency's employees is the same, and the specialist rate is when you charge different rates depending on the level of professionalism of the work required. The main disadvantage of this model is that it's pretty rigid, which means you can't spare your employees with additional perks and benefits when they show exceptional performance. So as an agency, you risk that your work will be undervalued. Next is value pricing. This type of pricing, just like the project-based one, doesn't depend on hourly rates and offers more scalability. But if you want to go with this one, you first need to get a solid understanding of your client, what their ultimate goal is, and the current situation in their business. Say, for example, your client is aiming at a 25% revenue growth. Your job is to guarantee that your agency will make that happen. Once you gain your client's trust, then you can ask for the preferred amount of money you want, because at that point, your services will be of high value to your client, and they will be willing to invest in them. Notice, however, that this pricing model is the hardest one to sell, because your end result has to be really tangible in order to show your client that your services directly influence their business success. The last pricing model in our list is the milestone-based pricing. This is when the agency and the client agree that the agency needs to achieve certain results within a certain amount of time. In this case, your agency will receive the fee whenever the milestone is reached.
The fee is calculated based on the total amount of time spent on the project and everything else done to achieve that milestone. But there's one big downside to this model. There are no fixed prices here. This means that the fee calculation alone can be a headache because different milestones require different amounts of time and resources, and your client should approve the total sum for each milestone before they pay. Now that we figured out which are the pricing models out there, it's time to understand how and when you should charge your clients. We'll give you 3 popular options. Upfront. This method is the most popular one for value-based pricing models, and it is certainly the most convenient one for agencies. It's as simple as it sounds. Your client basically pays the full amount of money upfront before your agency even begins to work on the project. The next option is charging on completion. Clients, of course, welcome this type of payment solution more because that way they can make sure they're happy with the agency's performance before they pay. For agencies, though, this is not the most preferable one because there's always the risk that your client will be dissatisfied and refuse to pay you unless you renegotiate and redo the whole work. If none of the above mentioned methods work for you, you need to find a middle ground. So if you go with the 50% upfront and 50% on completion pricing method, it will give both sides a security net. This way you will get your deposit, while the client will get some control over the project output. Now, once you've chosen the best agency pricing scheme that fits your goals, it's time to optimize it to increase your profitability. One mistake a lot of agencies tend to make is over-servicing. This is when an agency puts an extra amount of time and effort unnecessarily just to show their clients that they're dedicated and reliable. But what in reality this leads to is wasting potential. But how can hard work be a waste, you might ask? Well, it can be if you make your employees work extra hours for nothing, if you're not even sure you're going to bill that afterwards. So this way you undervalue the price of your work, also showing your clients that you need to work extra just to fulfill their requirements. At the end of the day, this does more harm than good. Next is outsourcing. Outsourcing allows you to get high quality work at a relatively lower cost, as you don't have to specialize in a field that's foreign to you. Plus, you get the job done professionally without having to worry about any employee-related costs, such as training costs, salaries, or benefits. Finally, our last tip for maximizing your profit is to upsell. Upselling is when you persuade your client to upgrade their current package. This is done by either making them choose your premium version of your services or by simply extending the list of the services they purchase. Why is this a great way to increase your profitability? Well, because it's always easier to upsell to an existing client than to sell to somebody who doesn't know your agency or your services. And that's it for today, you guys. Now you have a list of pricing models you can practice, 3 popular options for charging your clients, and some useful tips to get the most out of your business. Try them out and let us know in the comment section down below which pricing model worked for your business the best. See ya!
This video is brought to you by TenWeb, an automated WordPress platform powered by Google Cloud specifically designed for agencies. Sign up for our 14-day free trial right now and experience the true innovation.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about the full potential of WooCommerce stores and find out the best tools on the market to skyrocket your client sales.
This video is brought to you by TenWeb, a managed hosting platform on Google Cloud for agencies. Sign up for a 14-day free trial and say no more shared hosting.
Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button to get all the info you need to double or even triple your agency's revenue. Your clients will love growing their businesses with you. Well, you're definitely familiar with WooCommerce stores, right? A WooCommerce store is basically the most popular format of an online store. And because doing business online is a delicate and important process, you will want to install plugins, special WooCommerce apps that will extend the functionality of your client's stores. That in turn will make sure that the buyers of those stores are happy with the process and come back for more purchases. Sounds perfect, right? But let's go into more details here. Why exactly do you need WooCommerce plugins? Here are the 5 main reasons. You need them to facilitate the process of purchasing from your online store. You need them to expand a store to include more languages and geographies. You need them to better the email marketing efforts. You need them to gather more data and get more feedback about your client's store, and you need them to present the store's products in a better light. So without further ado, let's jump in and discuss the 20 most essential WooCommerce plugins on the market. Listen up if you want to rock your client sales. Product export and import plugin. For any WooCommerce store, it's important to be able to quickly import and export products. This plugin will let your clients to do it in CSV format. There's a free version of this plugin, but it doesn't include many features, and the premium version is $69 per year for a single website. It includes features like support for multiple types of products, options to filter products in different ways, bulk edit, effortless migrations to and fro, and detailed history and logs. Moving inventory has never been easier. WooCommerce Checkout Manager will let your clients customize every single aspect of the checkout process. For example, you may want to force your buyers to create an account or include a shipping address. Or you can remove the order notes from the checkout form and add a personalized message before the checkout. The most helpful feature is to add conditional fields. There is a free version of the plugin, but if you want to get more features, updates, and support, it is better to go with a Pro plan. These start at $20 per website. Accepting payments is the most pleasant part of any WooCommerce store, and Stripe plugin is one of the best ways to accept your payments for WooCommerce products. Available to businesses in 40+ countries and equally effective on mobile and web, Stripe is a must for all your agency clients. And if you're worried about security, rest assured that strong customer authentication will protect your data. The plugin is integrated with all the popular payment methods and works really fast. WooCommerce Shipping is an amazing plugin that is built into WooCommerce. It's specially designed to make the shipping process much easier and less costly. For one, you can save up to 90% on USPS shipping because you can print out your own labels. And secondly, it sends the order details to the shipping company automatically, saving you lots of time. WooCommerce is only aiming at the US customers right now, but they're working on expanding their geography. Overall, there's no reason why you wouldn't use this simple free plugin that makes shipping products a breeze. Constant Contact is a super popular way to send out newsletters and manage email marketing. This plugin is its WooCommerce integration. If you already have a Constant Contact account, then you'll see how easy it is to synchronize it with WooCommerce. The most useful feature of this plugin is being able to segment customers according to their purchasing behavior. First-time customers, lapsed customers, recent customers, repeat customers, and prospects. It's important to take these segments into account whenever you're trying to devise your email marketing strategy. The free version of this plugin will be perfect for most of your clients. You can use the traffic your clients get so much easier with Opt-in Monster, and this is how this plugin works. You can choose from a bunch of pre-built templates to add pop-up offers, coupon wheels, subscription boxes, and other deals to your customers' WooCommerce stores. And you can boost the leads and conversion rates with these beautiful forms and personalized messages. You can also create A/B tests to see which campaign works better and make adjustments. The plugin has a free version, but it's quite limiting, so it's better to go with the Plus plan, which is $19 a month and includes 2 sites. There's nothing more frustrating than spending lots of time and energy on an email campaign to later find out that all those emails end up in a spam folder. So WP Mail SMTP is a plugin that is designed to prevent that. How? Basically, it uses simple mail transfer protocol to authenticate your emails and increase their deliverability. The free version of this plugin is more than enough for most of the cases, but the Pro plan has lots of advanced features. Some examples are Microsoft and Amazon integrations and email logs. Everyone loves coupons, and WooCommerce customers are no exception. The coolest thing about the Advanced Coupons plugin is that you can take those popular buy one get one deals to the online world. This plugin is a great way to manage all the coupons of your client stores. For example, you can set detailed coupon rules to avoid coupon misuse and protect your profits. Because this is the best coupon plugin for WooCommerce, it may be worth it to get the Pro plan for around $40 a year for a single website. It will let you set up a loyalty program, create advanced BOGO deals, and schedule coupons. Adding a product carousel is a proven way to boost the sales of featured products. WooCommerce Product Gallery is an easy-to-use plugin that will help your clients showcase their products in the best light. These carousels are responsive and mobile-friendly, and they work with most of the themes. If you decide to get the premium version of this plugin, which is $44, your clients are gonna get even more advanced features. For example, they're gonna have the infinite loop, more gallery layouts, the lightbox control, and an option to add videos to the slider. Pick Plugins Product Slider for WooCommerce. Displaying products of a store well is very important, and the best way to do that is to put them on a slider. If your theme or builder doesn't let you do that, this plugin will come to help. The free version of this plugin will let your clients customize slider transitions, number of columns, loops, and autoplay. If you want to set the slider to automatically display top-rated, best-selling, or related products, you need to get the premium version of this plugin, which is $29 and has extra 30 themes and layout options. Booster is super feature-rich. Its only promise is to include more than 100 modules in a single plugin. There's something with every step of the purchase process, from products, pricing, and checkout to payment gateways, shipping, and emails. Booster will let your clients customize their buttons and forms, display different currencies, upsell and cross-sell, track users, and view sales reports. The premium version of this plugin is $60 a year of support and updates for a single site. So when you think about many tools and features, it's not that much. Beeketing for WooCommerce will make upselling, cross-selling, and marketing efforts so much easier for your clients. The intuitive interface and the customizable templates will make sure that it's a must install. You can add sales countdowns, bundle up products that are bought together, and you can also give reward discounts and perks to people if they complete the order. This reduces the percent of abandoned carts and adds to the average purchase value of a WooCommerce store. The premium version of this plugin is between $8 to $49, but it's a really worth investment considering the ROI boost. One-click upsell funnel for WooCommerce. Upselling is when you convince a buyer to buy a related product or something more expensive. Do you remember those related products or usually got together recommendations? Yep, that's upselling. This WooCommerce plugin will let you create one-time pop-up offers when the customer is still in the process of buying. Stats show that using this plugin will increase the average value of a store's order by 25%. This is revenue your clients wouldn't definitely leave on the table. So this plugin will let your clients create easily customizable offers and track the success rate of each upsell. The premium version of this plugin is $40, but it's well worth it. Trustpilot is one of the most popular platforms for leaving independent reviews, and its WooCommerce integration is a must on our list. Did you know that less than 3% of all customers leave comments? And when they do, you'd better they didn't, because it's usually about something gone terribly wrong. With Trustpilot, you can get more conversions by nudging your clients' buyers to leave a review. How? By setting automated emails the customers get after the purchase. On top of that, the plugin is SEO optimized, so the WooCommerce store will also get a boost in the search engine rankings. Customer Reviews WooCommerce. This plugin will let the buyers of a store leave reviews and give star ratings that will later be shown in search engine snippets. Giving the customers of your client's WooCommerce stores a glimpse into the experiences of other customers is known to give a boost to the conversion rates. This plugin is user-friendly, SEO optimized, and has extensive functionality. For example, you can set to send automatic emails once the product ships. There are plenty of review templates you can choose from. Some include specific questions and some allow the customers to upload videos and photos. In short, this is one of the best WooCommerce plugins for getting customer feedback and increase the conversion rates. The free version of this plugin is more than enough for most of the e-shops. It's always a delight to open a product page and see a 50% off badge on some of the items. Discounts and deals are known to push the customers to make up their minds and make a purchase. So Improved Sale Badges plugin is an effective way to advertise the product discounts of your clients. Some companies that have started using this plugin have reported about 15% of sales increase. The badge your clients are going to add to their product is super customizable, so it will be really easy to match the store's design. And finally, the plugin is absolutely free, which is a nice addition to any WooCommerce store. Online stores have a bit of an expectations vs reality problem you need to address. And of course, text reviews are useful, but what's even better is letting your clients' WooCommerce stores accept photo reviews. That way, potential buyers will also have an objective visual of the products by people just like them. So the photo reviews plugin for WooCommerce will make your clients' stores easier to trust, which will increase the organic traffic and conversion rates. Live chat will add that crucial aspect of sales, personal interaction to your customer's WooCommerce store. You can, for example, add an automatic message, "How can I help you?" if the customer is taking a while to check out. Live chats work so much better than email or phone these days because they're real time and time is so precious in the modern world. Live chat has a free version, but if you want to up that chatbot game, it will cost you $16 per month. There's also a 2-week trial. The coolest thing about the internet is that it crosses all borders, and your clients will definitely want to expand their businesses to new geographical regions. But to be successful internationally, it is important to localize the store as much as possible. WooCommerce Currency Switcher will let your clients convert to other currencies and present their currencies in a way that people in different countries will easily understand. This plugin has both paid and free versions. The premium version is $29.99 for one site and $79.99 for unlimited sites. Plugins like WooCommerce Multilingual will let you easily translate your clients' stores into new languages, and this will let your clients' products reach a larger number of people and create brand credibility. Besides translating an online store, you can also choose to translate emails or switch currencies based on the people's locations. You can use the free version of the plugin, but if you find it too limiting, you can also try the $29 premium version of this plugin, which will let you translate posts, pages, tags, categories, and more. And there you go, the 20 best WooCommerce plugins your clients need to install right now. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share and comment, of course, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more awesome agency-related content. Take care, and I'll see you in another video.
This video is brought to you by TenWeb, an automated WordPress platform powered by Google Cloud specifically designed for agencies. Sign up for our 14-day free trial right now and experience the true innovation.
Managing a single website is tough enough. Running several at once can be even chaotic. Without the right tools for managing multiple WordPress websites, crucial tasks like backups and updates can be really time-consuming. But don't worry, as TenWeb has got your back.
This video is brought to you by TenWeb, a managed hosting platform on Google Cloud for agencies. Sign up for a 14-day free trial and say no more shared hosting.
If you want to learn more about running a successful agency and managing all client websites perfectly, then hit the subscribe and bell buttons, as we've got all of that covered. So as an agency, what should you look for in a WordPress website management solution? There are 6 parameters. 1. If you're going to be managing multiple sites at the same time, you absolutely need an easy-to-use interface. 2. You need your client sites to be reliable, so your WordPress management solution needs to have all the services that ensure that. 3. You need comprehensive supporting features that will make sure the sites you're managing are fast, secure, SEO optimized, and always available. 4. Your agency needs seamless control over WordPress multi-site and a white labeling option. 5. You need a fantastic hosting infrastructure. And finally, 6. You need the solution to not break the bank. Sounds reasonable, right? Now let's see how you can use 10web to check all those 6 boxes. But first, you need to host your client sites with or connect them to 10web. It's really easy to do it with the 10web's agency plan, which is specially created to handle multiple sites. All you need to do is download and activate the 10web Manager plugin. Then you can host a new site or connect an existing one to 10web. As soon as you've hosted or connected your agency site, you will be taken to 10web's dashboard, an easy-to-use interface from where you can manage your client's whole website. It's all pretty intuitive. You set all the website plugins and themes to automatically update and go around your business. You can also use this dash to install and activate plugins and themes with a click, also to manage full range of services and features that 10web offers to agencies. The next thing you should definitely consider is that all the websites your clients entrusted you with are reliable, and you will probably think about the backups. Well, luckily 10web has a premium backup solution, so you can set all your websites to backup automatically and stop worrying about losing any data. It takes just a click from the dashboard to automate backups. This way, if something happens to any of your websites, you can be sure that you can restore it in a click. You can also choose if you want to perform a full backup or backup databases and files separately and keep them in AWS S3 storage space. Alright, now let's move on to the third important parameter, supporting features and services. In order for your agency to succeed, you need the websites you're managing to load as fast as possible, be secure, and rank high. 10web Site Management Solution offers you 3 services that will take care of these tasks. Speed optimization service will get your sites an automatic page speed score of 95+. The security service will safeguard your site from any malware and vulnerability, and the SEO service will push your site to rank high on Google. And your clients will love the fact that their sites are secure, SEO optimized, and lightning fast thanks to your agency. The next parameters that are super important for agencies are white labeling and the option to host and manage WordPress multi-site. WordPress multi-site is a feature which allows you to create a network of WordPress websites all within a single install. Then you perform an action that affects the whole network and saves you plenty of time. This is how it works at 10web. You get a network dashboard from where you manage all sites in bulk. You can also pick one website and manage it separately, of course. So all the services and features you install will be shared for the whole network, but you can activate different themes for each site as well. The second feature in this parameter is white labeling, and this is how it works. First, your agency signs up for 10web's agency plan, starts using the features and services, but presents those services as services provided by the agency. In short, you just get 10web to operate under your brand name. It's a fantastic tool for agencies who already do a lot and would love to get an extra set of services under the belt. The fifth and hugely important parameter is hosting infrastructure. Hosting is not only about services and features. Hosting is responsible for so many aspects of your clients' websites: their speed, uptime, security, SEO. So luckily 10web is here to provide fantastic hosting infrastructure on Google Cloud for all your websites. You'll get 9 data centers around the world, last generation SSD disks, elastic scaling, staging environment, caching service, and 10web speed optimizer to ensure an automatic page speed score of 95+. And if your clients' websites are hosted elsewhere, no worries, you can migrate to 10web automatically with just one click. And our final parameter is, of course, cost. How much will it cost your agency to manage multiple websites with 10web? Well, you can get all these features and services we just talked about for just $6 per website per month. And this is the best price for the agency services. An upcoming bonus feature is user management. This way, your agency will be able to easily assign different managing responsibilities to your client websites' respective managers. It will make managing websites with 10web much more convenient. So guys, I hope you enjoyed finding out how you can manage multiple WordPress websites with 10web. It's definitely a winning offer across all 6 parameters, so give it a try for free and see for yourself. If you're looking to get more interesting videos about site management on an agency level, then this channel is perfect for you. So don't forget to like, comment, and most importantly, hit that subscribe button. So take care, and I'll see you in another video.
This video is brought to you by TenWeb, an automated WordPress platform powered by Google Cloud specifically designed for agencies. Sign up for our 14-day free trial right now and experience the true innovation.
What can be worse than having to tell a client that you cannot deliver on a promise? We're here to make sure your agency never disappoints. Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Anna and I'm here to tell you 7 essential tips for setting and managing your client expectations effectively. Before we get started, I want you to hit the subscribe button below to stay on top of your WordPress game and find out more about making your agency grow. And we're starting right now. Tip number 1 is set clear goals and decide on the deliverables and deadlines from the get-go. I recommend setting up a meeting with the client and discussing the scope of the project, the ideal timeline, and project requirements. During this kickoff meeting, you should present a super detailed list of deliverables with realistic deadlines for each of them. Agree on the payment method. Is it going to be an advanced lump sum or is it going to be payment per milestone? Go over these deliverables with your team and client, which will make the process smooth on both ends. And don't forget to mention that the suggested timelines and deliverables are subject to change, something that will be communicated in advance. Clearing all this up in a kickoff meeting will really set the client-agency relationship to a great start. Tip number 2. Communicate and be transparent. Well, in our experience, when managing an agency, something will always go wrong at some point. So instead of keeping it a secret and hoping that it fixes itself, it is better to be honest. You can also talk to the client that you're working on the problem and you're going to fix it. After some time, you'll know where a timeline or a plan will definitely fall through. So don't forget to mention those risks in the risk section of the agreement, which will show how professional you are. The next essential tip, actually this is a tip that everybody hates, is to get your documentation in order. And this means you need to have a written and signed copy of all your agreements. If you, like most people, hate legal matters, you can Google digital marketing agency templates, pick one of them and modify it according to your clients. The internet is your friend. So tip number 4 is to have a designated account manager. Well, I can't stress this enough because this will really help you reduce your stress levels. A perfect account manager is a dedicated employee who is fantastic with communication and organization processes and knows your agency really well. So delegating well will really let you focus on other tasks and you'll start seeing higher traction. The next tip on our list is to schedule regular feedback sessions. So there is nothing worse for the client than not knowing what's going on. To hold successful feedback sessions, you need to talk to your team first and understand everything about the stats and milestones related to the client. That way you or your account manager can communicate them to the client in a clear and concise way. And since these meetings are going to be basis for your progress reports, it is better for you to take notes. And this brings us to another important question. How should you organize those progress reports? And this is what we'd like to include. Work done since the last status update, achieved results and milestones, explanations of why things went well or didn't, updates on budget and timelines, and tasks and desired results for the upcoming week. Tip number 6 is to take advantage of the online tools available. I've linked all my recommendations of this section in the description box below. And now let's see what are the 4 main tools every agency needs. A project management tool. So you're probably already using one. It's really great for delegating well and keeping track of everything that's going on. Our pick here is Asana, which really facilitates teamwork. Next up, you need a data analytics tool, which will help you not only monitor your agency's work, but also give you graphs and numbers to add to your status reports. So the classic choice here is Google Analytics, but if you want to focus more on behavioral aspects like what some visitors did on selected website, then Mixpanel is the way to go. The third tool is for automatic website management. As your client list grows, it will become more and more difficult to pay every single website individual attention. So luckily, there are tools that will help you perform group actions and add a bunch of websites to a single dashboard. A great choice here is 10web Automatic Website Management for WordPress. And definitely you're going to need a video conferencing app. I'm not going to be original here because Zoom typically works really well. And our final essential tip, the motto of the perfect client expectation management is simply under-promise and over-deliver. Like in old Italian mafia movies, it is important to keep your promises. And the best way to keep a promise is to promise very little. In this way, your client is going to be wowed if you over-deliver, and if you just deliver, it is still going to be fine, and you're going to be an agency of your word. Guys, repeat after me, write it in your notebook, put it on your board, or write it on a skyline. Just remember to under-promise and over-deliver. So guys, hope you liked our 7 tried and tested essential tips. If you have any of your own, go ahead and leave us a comment. Also, don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you want to find the best tools and approaches that will make your agency shine. Take care, and I'll see you in another video.
This video is brought to you by 10web, an automated WordPress platform powered by Google Cloud specifically designed for agencies. Sign up for our 14-day free trial right now and experience the true innovation.
Let's get real here, agencies. So many of you don't set enough KPIs or track enough, what was the name for it?
Metrics.
Yeah, metrics. Don't worry though, because we are here to tell you the 8 most essential metrics to track. And to make it easier for you, the 8 pivotal metrics are organized into 4 categories: client metrics, employee metrics, profit metrics, and agency brand reputation metrics. So guys, number 1 on our list is the number of clients acquired that month, and this is the client metric. Some of you may be like, duh. But you'd be surprised how many agencies don't have proper data on this. So why is this even so important? Well, firstly, because you can hire more people to take care of new clients. Agency expansion is always a goal. And secondly, to analyze your client acquisition funnel, you have to know the number of clients you are able to acquire with it. But it's not about getting clients, it's about getting clients at a certain cost. Client acquisition cost, the CAC, is another metric to track. It is calculated by dividing everything spent on getting more customers, for example, like advertising, brand awareness, and sales and more, by the number of customers acquired in a certain time period. Here are some questions about the CAC you need to ask yourself. What's the average cost of client acquisition in my market? Can I reduce the price of each separate step? And is my strategy of client acquisition the right one? Always remember that your agency is your team. So you need to also track the employee metrics, and that is to say the eNPS and the employee churn rate. So to find out your employee net promoter score, just send out a survey asking, on a scale from 0 to 10, how likely are you to recommend our organization to your family and friends? Those who replied from 0 to 6 are detractors, employees who are highly dissatisfied with your agency and spread negative word of mouth. 7 and 8 are passives, employees who are neither emotionally invested nor disengaged. And those who answered 9 and 10 are promoters, employees who are extremely loyal to the organization and spread the positive word of mouth. eNPS equals number of promoters minus number of detractors divided by the total number of respondents times 100. Also make sure to have a comment section so you'll know what people are happy and unhappy about. This way you can improve the culture of your company and decrease the churn rate. What is the employee churn rate? This is the percentage of employees leaving the company in a given time period. This is another metric you should track. Having a high churn rate means that your employees are unhappy at your company or that you have to keep firing them. So you need to try to make your company a better place to work at, or try to work on your hiring process. So in this case, I would also say that the churn rate is also costly, so you need to be really careful about this. And next up, we have the agency brand reputation. So if you want your agency to shine, your brand and reputation are everything. Here we have 3 metrics: brand mentions, brand SERP, and SM engagement rate. Tracking brand mention is like monitoring the talk in town. You find out who writes stuff about you. You can use something simple like Google Alerts, or you can check out Just Reach Out, a software solution which we are using for our PR activities. Brand SERPs, that is brand-related keywords, will help you understand what kind of words and adjectives people are using with your brand name. And of course, how branded searches change based on different campaigns. It must be your priority to change your brand name into a popular keyword. And the final metric of reputation is your social media engagement rate. Forget about the number of followers, because engagement is where it's at. Different social media platforms have different engagement rate formulas and different top criteria. You can, for example, try Tag for Instagram. If you're still here, then bravo, because we're about to hit the 8th and the last metric for today. All the previous metrics were leading to profit, and profit margins is where it's at. You need to understand all your costs and try to increase your profit margin, and this will ultimately determine your success as an agency. So guys, this is all for today. I hope you liked our 8 pivotal metrics. Let us know in the comments below which metric you're tracking. Likes and subscribes are appreciated, and if you want to watch our other videos, you can click around, and I'll see you in another video.
This video is brought to you by 10web, an automated WordPress platform powered by Google Cloud, specifically designed for agencies. Sign up for our 14-day free trial right now and experience the true innovation.
Hey, sup everybody, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to visit some of the most inspiring agency websites out there. Why? Well, first of all, because they're fun to browse, and secondly, you could borrow some of the ideas from there for your agency website and surprise your visitors. Let's check it out. But before we jump in, make sure to hit that sub button for more fun and useful content every week. Now let's browse. First, Honey.
Yeah.
No, not you. The website. Honey is the first on our list because it makes good use of bold, vibrant colors, has an intuitive navigation menu, and is direct with introductions. What I think is really working for them is the well-written case studies along with beautiful images and videos. The potential clients of this agency can see exactly what Honey did for its previous clients, like Harvey Nash, for example, or Nomo, or Urban Eat. And notice how they haven't even included any CTAs. Pretty risky. So if you want to follow that path, make sure you're confident enough in your agency's reputation in the industry. Next up, Social Chain. Now, at first, you may be thinking, what is this? A chatbot? I don't want to talk to chatbots. Show me a regular website. This is what Oliver Yonchev, the managing director of Social Chain USA, has to say. The website experience has changed very little in the past 20 years in comparison to almost all other digital products. We've created a website experience that was a nod to what we believe the future of websites will be. In its current form, it's a basic chatbot experience, but in the future, we believe you'll ask a question and get an AI-informed answer that is relevant and intuitive. This was our first step in working towards that. Bastion Elevate, the third on our list, has opted for a more classical structure. My favorite thing about this website is that it starts with a bold, motivating messaging. Level up. How cool is that? And I'm sure a lot of visitors get a mood boost immediately. Jordan Dahlquist, the director of social media at Bastion Elevate, commented, "We really wanted to cut through the crowd and get straight to the point with our website design by having clear messaging and new bright colors that aren't often seen in agency websites." Well, Jordan, it worked pretty well, and you guys should definitely try using a video on your homepage as well. We are social. And that's not a statement, that's our next website. And this one has everything we've talked about already. The video, the case studies, the CDAs. It even has an awesome blog of its own. That's another nice touch that you can include in your agency website. What can show your knowledge of trends of the year better than writing an article about it? Your clients will love it. Next up, the GOAT Agency. That's a silly-ass name for an agency, if you ask me. And yet, apparently, GOAT is the 4th fastest growing global agency. You see a testimonial right away. An idea you can steal from them is engaging your visitors with some data and make a precise promise. Here, for example, the promise is to select the right influencers that will lead to the maximum number of conversions, and that the agency sees marketing in a different, more modern and flexible way than traditional agencies. Think about it. What promises can you make to your potential clients? Speaking of promises, AMP Agency also makes a promise to its potential clients. The company just does it in the video format and not with text and data. The promise is to help you become not just famous, but a favorite by making digital the absolute focus of the marketing effort instead of treating it as just another channel. Number 7 on our list is WPromote, a website that strikes a nice balance between flashy and simple. One special menu tab here is Results. Everyone loves to see the actual numbers achieved. This adds a lot of credibility to the agency, and the visitor wants to see his or her brand in that list of winners. What you can learn from Jellyfish is the art of simplicity. There are just 2 main tabs here, We Do and We Are. Now, does it mean that the visitors get less info? No, of course not. As soon as you click one of the buttons, you will find out everything there is to know. This is just all about organizing the info right. Lesson to be learned, don't overwhelm your agency site with thousands of buttons and tabs. Next up, we have Go Fish Digital. Seriously, what is this new thing with animal names? I don't get it.
It's cute!
Cute?
Yeah,
Isn't it weird, no?
it's cute!
Cute. Okay. Anyway, the most important aspect about this website is its use of color and color psychology. The agency's signature color is everywhere, but since it's a shade of light blue, it gives off tranquil and optimistic vibes. You should also try to use the colors of your agency's logo for better brand recognition and to put your visitors into the right mood. There are 2 main things we can learn from the website of our next agency, Silverback Strategies. Number 1, they have a whole resource center where they store insights about digital marketing. Visitors and potential clients definitely appreciate the opportunity to learn, so webinars, trainings, tips, and ebooks should be included on your website as well. The second thing to learn is the tab introducing the team. You can add a tab like that to your agency website as well to emphasize the importance of the people behind your agency and paint the right picture of them. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed browsing these awesome agency websites with me and learned something from each one of them. Leave me a comment down below telling me which one was your favorite, and as always, likes and subs are highly appreciated. See you next time.
This video is brought to you by 10Web, automated WordPress platform specifically designed for agencies. Sign up for a 14-day free trial right now and experience the true innovation.